Here we are, all alone. Huh? Welcome back, everybody. This is She and I. Okay. I am your host, Beloved, and like always, I have my very special host with me,
India Marie.
India Marie and Beloved, the husband and wife duo you didn't know you need, but you got us and we are here to stay. This is the best thing to happen on a Tuesday. Well, damn it, since Monday. Give it up for yourself right there. Man, I apologize on the tardy episode. We've been having some technical difficulties, but that's neither here nor there. But we've been having technical difficulties from last week with this camera. Like, y'all don't know. The camera, the battery died.
This week it wasn't the camera.
This week, she was tired, and
we were both tired.
I was tired, but my thing is, when it's time to pod.
No, it wasn't. You missed the window of the time to pod.
And I hate that we got to have a window to pod. I think life is all about podding.
No, because at night I want to go to bed. Like, we keep arguing about the same stuff over and over. And to me, it's just like, you just got to surrender to the fact that I don't want to record late at night. You know what I want to do? What you're supposed to do at night, which is go to bed.
And fill on some cheeks in the sheets. You are supposed to do those things at night or in the daytime. However, if you were ever on time for anything in your life, we could get a lot of things done.
If you add up, has nothing to do with me. You don't, again, this is a typical situation of you not taking responsibility for yourself.
So are you on time?
We were supposed to record yesterday during the day. You were the reason we could not record yesterday during the day.
I have to go to a lot more meetings in my job now.
And I told him, I said, sometimes you have to set boundaries with companies. You need to block off a time every day. Like, you block off an hour, whether that's your lunch or whatever. Like, people do that. People put that on their calendar. Did you do that yesterday? Did you block your time off?
Yeah, but they don't care about that.
Well, then no.
If you work, let me tell y'all something right now. If you work in a corporate situation, y'all know, some of y'all, that when you block off your calendar, some people are tyrants and they'll come right over your block and put a meeting on top of your block, then expect you to be there, then get mad when you're not there, then you have to explain to them what was going on.
Well,
damn it, if my calendar is blocked, leave it at that. I'm with you.
But to me, that if you don't set boundaries with companies, they are not going to respect your time. There's no reason why I have a block of time blocked off and you see that and you put a meeting on my calendar. So that tells me that you're okay with me declining this meeting or ignoring the invite altogether, because I've already told you that I have something to do. Everybody has to take a lunch break. There's no reason why people working from home get up early to start work early and end up working late and barely taking a lunch break because you ain't left your computer. To me, that's unacceptable.
I agree. No. Listen, I agree with that. But we also have to be reasonable enough to know that I'm the new guy, right? You know, I've been on my job now for a solid month. New job, and I enjoy my job. So far, so good. Ain't no complaints. I'm lying. The only complaint would be what we're talking about now. The boundaries being set. I do block my calendar off, and then somehow, some way, because I'm dealing with a lot of moving parts, somebody's going to come throw something on my calendar. Matter of fact, can I say this out loud real fast? Matter of fact, if you're looking for a job and you know anything about search marketing, give me a call. This is my corporate voice. Give me a call. Send me a DM and send me your resume. I can get you a job working from home if you want to be on my team. I got a team now. So come on over. Holla at your boy. Put y'all on real fast. But you got to know what you're doing. Anyway.
You got to know what you're doing.
Because y'all not finna stress me out at all. My people right now know what they're doing. I need some more people that know what they're doing to come on the team. However, you're right. Blocking off the calendar is important. But no matter how much I block off my calendar, and I admit when I'm wrong. Let's try it. See if you do the same thing.
What do you mean, see, can I do the same thing? I did the same thing when I was at PDI.
No. I admit it when I was wrong. Let's see if you can do the same thing.
What am I wrong about, Beard?
No matter how much I block off my calendar or I tell you a specific time that we're going to do something, what always ends up happening? Are we going to be honest or are we going to lie right now? What are we going to do?
I'm usually a couple minutes behind.
Oh, my God. Just can you say I'm usually late?
That's the same thing.
It is, but I want you to just put a bow on it. Stamp it.
Today I was 2 minutes late. So I came in the house. So we're recording this on Tuesdays. I teach at 7 a.m. So usually because I'm not a morning person and I still have morning sickness, it takes me a long time to get moving in the morning. So this morning I got up and literally just threw on clothes, which is last night. When I say I did everything, like I showered, moisturized my body, I set my clothes out. I was like, I know exactly what I'm fixing for lunch in the morning. I'm grabbing my snacks. Like I was prepared. And this morning when my alarm clock went off at 5:15, I snoozed it 3 times. And before I knew it, it was 5:50. And I have to leave the house at 6:15 in order to make it to my 7 a.m. class on time. And I was late for that too. I admit I have very poor perception of time. But I made this class. I taught my class. And quite frankly, I would have been later to this episode of the podcast because when I got done teaching class, I said,
She's the most dilly-dallying person I know.
I said, I have time. See I said...
It's always an extra 2 minutes she can squeeze out of anything.
I did. I said, okay, it's 9:45. It's going to take me 15 minutes to get to Opry. Boom, get to Opry right at 10 when they get ready to open. And then I can run in there, find like some school shoes because I don't want to go shopping this weekend with the school crowds. Y'all know the kids start on the 8th. And we ordered some shoes from Nike 2 weeks ago. Them shit still ain't got here. So I was like, well, maybe I should go buy them a pair in the store in case, just in case. So I was like, cool, I'll get there at 10. There's only 3 shoe stores I can go to. Go to them in 30 minutes. Get what I need. Boom. Out by 10:30.
It's not always
home by 11. So
it's never that simple when women in malls.
I get on the interstate and I said, you know what, India? That may not be the best idea. Maybe you need a little more time in the mall. And then I got really, really hungry. And I was trying not to buy my lunch out because this morning, in between my 7 a.m. class and my 8:30 class, I had to run and get me a snack. So if I'm buying food during the day, I try to only buy it once. So I had already did that this morning. So I was like, damn, now I got to go home and get something to eat. So that's why I came home. So I came home, ate my food, but I got home at 10:30.
Yeah.
Still, ate my food.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh man, I should probably put on a little makeup because I look a little crazy. So that's what I was doing. And I walked in here at 11:02.
The mistake I make is always thinking that people value time the way I value it. Especially this one right here. I'm talking about she will find a drop of water in the desert when it comes to she'll squeeze out a little bit of time and she knows that little bit of time will always make her late. And I'm like, damn, if you know you're never on time, your time management skills are poor. First of all, she's driving. She's geographically challenged. So at any given time, she could take a wrong turn. I'm talking about she could drive the same route Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, 7 o'clock a.m. to 10 o'clock p.m., the same route. And somehow, some way, she'll find a way to get lost at least twice that damn week.
That's not necessarily true anymore.
Necessarily. See what I mean?
I'm doing a lot better with my sense of direction.
Geographically challenged.
However, first of all, I'm still trying to get used to his new job because he has worked from home before, but he be working for real now. And I just
oh my God.
Kind of like I'm not sure
for real.
I'm not sure that I'm very happy that he has his job. However,
they gave your boy a lump sum and said get to work.
He don't be having no free time during the day no more, and I be feeling a way about that.
If everybody was as free as she, right?
When he said that he was recording the pod, we were recording at 11, and I was like, well, we got a little time. He probably taking lunch at 12. But again, he don't block off his lunch time, so he don't be taking a lunch.
I eat that peanut butter and jelly, a big old cup of protein. Like I'm talking about, I smack a big thing of protein and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then I get to, and I do put greens in my protein before y'all start to hate on me.
I think it's just a boundary thing. Like
right now, I'm getting used to it.
Baird is such a he is such a hard worker. Sometimes I feel like you just have like a little bit of a hard time setting boundaries in general for yourself. Like it be stuff that you know you don't want to do, and you just do it anyway because you're just such a nice person. And this ain't even just talking about your job.
She's talking about DJing.
I'm talking about anything like. If it's somebody that he even remotely knows and it's like remotely friends with, associates with, and they ask him to do something, he will probably do it. And I'm like, why the fuck? Like, stop telling everybody yes. Learn how to say no. Like, stop telling everybody yes.
If you want me to do something, and if you're not my friend, my friends, open door policy. I'm not talking about y'all. However, if you want me to do something and you think that I may be a little hesitant about doing it, if you lead with, I listen to the podcast every week. I'm going to do it. Like, I promise you. 10 times. I'm not even joking right now. 10 times out of 10, I'm going to do it.
Don't do that because he's going to end up causing a rift in our relationship again because, I ain't signed up for that. Like, you have no... He's signing up for so much shit right now that he don't have time.
She mad at me because I got stuff to do.
For our relationship.
What you mean? I was with you last night. Oh, I got to tell him. Hold on. I just want to say that. I'm not going to say everything. She mentioned a minute ago, then we'll get back to this point, but I gotta give you some props. She mentioned yesterday, and she got in the shower, and she got herself together. Listen, fellas out there, this is not even my relationship. But if you see your woman get out of the shower, and she looks like a glazed Krispy Kreme, that's the most impressive thing that I can see all day. Every time she gets out of the shower, she put on that body oil, come in smelling good.
Because I'm trying not to get them pregnancy stretch marks.
I'm talking about she was glazed. It's almost like a commercial. Like the sun was in there. There was no sun in the room. I'm like, damn, why you so shiny? Like if you try to hug her, you're just going to slide off of her because she had that much oil on. But it looked good. It was like the hot sign was on. And I'm like, okay. She looked on a lot of levels like a donut. Now she's round in the front too. It's like, bro, you giving it all you got with the donut vibes right now. So I want to applaud you on your donut vibes.
Shut up, man.
I'm talking, but anyway, I'm not going to cause the rift because I do know when to be attentive and when to say no. Like it was a few occasions this last stretch where I planned to say no. But I kept saying yeah because you want to go on vacation. And I'm like, well, shit. One thing about it, I'm going to work and get them what they need. Them being her and Blake and whoever else is in my family and friends. Like, so I don't mind doing it. But we're going. We're going to go. We're taking a vacation soon. And we're going to Soundwaves.
Oh, I got some news. Remind me to talk about that when we get done recording. We got the room booked.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot cheaper than what we were supposed to pay. So.
Jesus, he will fix it after all. But how was your week? Let's go ahead. I got a story I want to tell.
Week was good.
I got two stories I want to tell. Shit, I got two big ones.
We took Blake to his team's baseball party.
Yes, shout out.
That was very cute. So last week we told y'all that Blake cried.
Update.
Blake cried. We've been talking about Blake a lot. I mean, Blake is, like I said, our family's just going through a lot of transition right now. And so last week we said that he cried every day. Summer camp was just like a very, it was just terrible. So we get to Friday last week. And he gets in the car and he said, I had a really good day. I like summer camp. And I was like, really? We had decided that last Friday was his last day at summer camp.
It was over with.
It's 2 weeks between school start, and we were just gonna make it work. Like me and Bear is in the house, and Blake was just gonna have to watch TV around during his meetings, and we just gonna keep him at home for the next 2 weeks because it was just so much. It was just stressful. And then, we had his mama saying, well, do it in increments, ease him in. Then I had my mama over here saying, he'll be fine, India. He got to get used to it. So it was just too much going on. So then Friday, I was like, well, today's your last day. He's like, no, I like summer camp. I want to go back. So all this past weekend, I asked him, are you sure you want to go to summer camp on Monday? Like, are you sure? Yep, I'm going to summer camp. Monday morning, woke him up. Are you want to go to camp still? Yep, I want to go to camp. I said, all right.
It's go time.
So Monday, and Blake good for reneging. Like he'll
oh my
say
God,
some shit.
He's a renegger.
He'll say some shit and then change his mind so fast. And so we pull up and I park kind of like across the street.
Oh, we got another
from the place. And when no cars coming, so I said, all right, Blake, I got to get your stuff out of the car. It was just me and Blake. So I was like, run across the street. And so he ran over and the camp director greeted him. And so he was standing at the door telling him about his weekend, everybody that he played with.
Played with his cousin, shout out to Juddy and Tisha.
Like he had a great weekend.
I went to Bryce's house.
Yeah, so the camp director was like, oh, that's really good, Blake. So, I walk him in and he's like, where are my friends? And he was like, well, they on the playground. And he was like, okay, I'm finna go play with my friends. And he takes off running. Takes off running down the hallway to the playground. And I'm just sitting here like, so he gets to the playground. I had to call him back to come and give me a hug. Because he was just I'm playing, I'm kicking it. Like, and so I picked him up yesterday. They said he had a really good day. He said he had fun. He said he wanted to go back today. So we took him.
Right back in that thing. No calls, no texts, ain't no complaints, none of that. Everything is smooth right now. And I hope it stays that way for the duration. Can we tell them a story about what Alexis showed us on the phone? Speaking of Blake.
Okay. Oh, hell.
All right, so we went out. It's my best friend and his beautiful wife's, their birthdays, both of them are coming up. Phil and Charity. Mm-hmm. Both that got birthdays coming up. So we went out this past weekend to a restaurant that shall not be named. Everybody talks about it.
I don't give a shit. I say the name of it. Service was piss poor.
12:30, the 12:30 supper club service was asshole. But we'll talk about that on another day. We got something coming. I'm telling you, we got it coming. Now, fast forward. Alexis watched Blake while we went out to eat. Blake thinks Alexis is his size. He thinks they are the same age range. He knows that that's his auntie, but he also thinks that that's his friend.
Like they be arguing.
They both argue.
He be mean.
He's mean too. I just
be like, what is going on?
He's mean. I told him to stop that, man. But anyway, India walks in Blake's room with Alexis's phone. And she holds it up. And I'm like, dang, what's going on? She made both of us sit down. You and your dad sit down. So I'm like, all right, shit, what you got to show me? It ain't my phone, so I know I ain't in trouble. So we sit down. All of a sudden, Blake was on camera saying what word?
Bitch.
We're not laughing at them cussing.
But the way that he said it, he wasn't calling Alexis a bitch.
It just can't. He was playing with a toy. He looked up at Alexis and he said...
And well, the video started where he was like... Or she was like, what did you just say? And he said, that's not a bad word, or something like that.
And he said, is that a bad word?
He said, is that a bad word? And she was like, yes, that's a bad word. And he was like, bitch?
He couldn't understand why bitch was a bad word.
I was like... And so Alexis was on the video. She said, Blake, do not say that word.
She was laughing.
Bad word.
She was laughing in the background. He's saying, bitch?
So then, like, the video stops. And so Alexis was like, so before she even gave me her phone, he was like, India, he told me not to tell you.
Oh, man, I didn't know she spit.
I said, Alexis.
Come on, Alexis, what you doing?
I said, I have to say something. I was like, I'm not going to fuss at him, but I have to say something.
She's not even a cool auntie.
At this point, Blake has said, damn, ass.
And now bitch.
And now bitch. The only one he don't know is fuck. And so if he says that way, I might lose my mind.
It's getting teetering right now.
So I just explained to him. Well, first of all, he was like, I won't say it again. I mean, I couldn't even like get my speech out before he started explaining himself.
She gets mad at me because I go in super protective dad mode. No, listen to it again. He's saying beach. I said, son, you saying beach, right? Blake looked at me dead in my face and said, no. I think I'm trying to help you out.
Right, and I said, what's a beach, Blake?
She mad at me.
With water, sand. I said, okay, so is that the word you just said in this video? He said, no. So then he was trying to say exactly what he said, which was bitch.
And then you get mad. Why you always doing this? You should probably go, where'd you get it from, Blake?
That's not how I was talking to him.
Oh, you right.
That's not.
Right.
I said, where did you learn this word? I
you
said,
did say that.
Did you hear it at a friend's house? Did you hear it at summer camp? Was there a TV show that you were watching? He wouldn't tell me where he heard it from.
I don't know.
He wouldn't tell me where he heard it from. So this is the thing. I will never fuss at Blake, make him go to timeout, get him in trouble for cussing, because I have been cussing for a very long time. The only thing that confuses me is like where he got it from, because we have never said bitch in this house around him.
Yeah, I don't even say bitch, man. I'm scared of her. She just, one word she does not let fly is bitch. Around her friends, y'all call each other that, but I don't say bitch.
So I was like, I don't know where he got it from. So that's like the only thing that kind of frustrated me. But I come from a cussing household. And so I have been cussing people out since I was in like elementary school.
Vigorously cussing people out.
I will never forget, I was in elementary school and a guy pissed me off. I wrote him a letter and cussed him out like a dog. And I slid it up under my pillow and I meant to give it to him the next day at school. I fucking forgot it up under my pillow.
But that's where you got it from, man.
My mama, y'all know mamas be like, they just be knowing. My mama comes up to the school, pulls me out of class.
Let's go.
What's this? How'd you even find it? What are you doing under my pillow?
You should have said, oh, shit.
That was not the first time or the last time that they heard me cussing in grade school.
She got a potty mouth, man.
So, I won't get mad at him for that, because at the end of the day, like, when he gets older, I'm probably not going to care that he cusses around me.
Yeah.
Because no matter how much they tried to get me to stop cussing, I cussed as soon as I walked out their house.
But he won't do it, though. You don't cuss in front of your mom. And you
I don't cuss in front of my mom.
Nah.
But we do have friends who cuss in front of their parents.
Yeah, to each his own.
And so, that's what I'm saying. Like, as he becomes an adult, I'm not going to care. I'm not going to care. Bear might care, but I'm probably not going to care. But as a child, I don't want him going around elders cussing. So I told him, I said, listen, you do not use these words when you go to school. You do not use these words around aunts, uncles, Grammys, nanas. Like, we don't use these words.
None of that. Now, don't use them around me either, unless you giving the context about something. Like somebody at school said damn today. Like, you can say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't just be like, damn, Dad, I hate going to school. Now we got a problem.
Yeah.
Now we got to talk about it.
I don't want to hear you like casually cussing in conversation with me. If you're telling me a story and this is what the person said, I'm not going to get mad at that.
See how that motherfucker ran across the street, Dad. What, son?
But I don't want him just sitting around other people casually cussing. Now, when he get older and he get with his friends, I'm sure he's going to be cussing. I'm sure he's going to be cussing because he already knows the cuss words and he knows how to use them in the context in which they're meant to be used.
Songs and TV, man. Like, and the bad thing about it is, like, even the PG shows, they got a little bit of a shit in there every now and again.
Yeah,
shit,
I'm finna say, well, he
damn.
knows. I said he knows ass, damn, bitch. He knows shit too. So
it's not proud, not a proud moment right now, you know.
So, and I told Blake, I explained it to him. I said, we are going to have to cut back on the type of shows that you watch. Bear lets him watch shit that I would never let him watch. And so,
can I stop?
know.
Let me poll the audience right now. Let me pause. Do you guys let your 4-year-old boy, and I'm saying boy because boys are more into superheroes and fighting and things like that. Do you all let your 4-year-old boy watch Spider-Man, The Avengers, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor? If you do, just let me know. Say yes. Let us know. Say yes.
No,
if you don't,
he said let your boy. So I just want you, like, if we ever have a girl, You need to have the same energy.
Context.
You need to have the same energy all the way across the board. But regardless,
whatever that is in your belly.
Regardless, he's 4.
Right
so
on.
there are things that he should not be exposed to as a 4-year-old. Just because you want him to relive your childhood through you does not mean let me show you all the shows that I watched growing up. And at the end of the day, those shows are not appropriate for 4-year-olds. And that's why he's walking around cussing.
Nothing wrong with Thor. Nothing wrong with Iron Man. Nothing wrong with Spider. She would let my kid watch Spider-Man on TNT. I'm like, Andy, this is on cable television. They're not
Do you know what they show on cable television?
Ain't nobody. They showing it P-Valley.
And they used to not cuss on TV. Now they cuss.
A little bit, a little light cussing.
And that's what's up with that. And that's what Blake does, a little light cussing. And so he's saying things like, I don't want him cussing. But then he will show him things that show that. And then when he cussed, then he want to get mad about it. So
parenting. I think we got to do a good job of letting him know, hey, don't take this out of the house, which we did. Don't say these things around us, which we did. And if you see something on TV, no, it's a difference between real and fake.
But you have to understand.
Can you fly, son?
It doesn't matter how much you say that. Mentally, maturity-wise, he's still not ready for it. So it would be different if you were talking to a 6 or a 7-year-old, but at the end of the day, he's still slick a baby. He's 4.
Oh, yeah, of course he is.
So you can't explain it to him.
Superhero movies.
You can't explain that to him. They got a cartoon version for all this shit.
But it ain't the same. Y'all know it ain't the same.
Exactly. But
y'all taking y'all boys to see Black Panther 2? Wakanda Forever? Yeah, we going to see it.
The cartoon version is just fine.
No, it ain't.
The issue is that you don't want to sit down with him and watch the version that's appropriate for him.
I don't watch the good version. Whatever that version is, I'm watching it.
That is the type of sacrifice that you need to be making for a 4-year-old. There will come a time where he's old enough to watch that kind of stuff. But right now, it's not appropriate.
Into the Spider-Verse was fire, though.
Y'all should hear the stuff that comes out of Blake's mouth.
Like what? What does he say?
He talks like an adult. Blake talks like an adult.
Like what?
What do you mean, like what?
What does he say? Give me a good example.
Blake talks like an adult. And I'm going to leave it at that.
He doesn't. He doesn't talk, but he's the sweetest kid ever.
He is very sweet.
So what you mean he talk like an adult?
But at the end of the day...
He walking like he talking.
At the end of the day, there's still shit that he shouldn't be doing. That you let him do.
Name something.
I've already explained it.
Watching Spider... Listen, I'm going to tell you this. If watching Spider-Man is wrong, it locked me the hell up.
And then he let him watch stuff that's like super graphic, super overstimulating for a 4-year-old. And then he ends up not being able to sleep all night. He's walking in our room 3-4 times a night because it's something that Bear done let him watch on TV before bed. So what are we doing?
All right, so I'm going to tell y'all what the show is. Stop, pause this. Don't keep listening to it. Y'all might not come back. Pause this right now. Go to YouTube and look up the Whistling Scarecrow. Some reason he loves the Whistling Scarecrow, but he's also scared of it. So at night, if I let him watch it, he also walk in our room at night talking about he saw the Whistling Scarecrow. That's his fault. It's not mine. He likes the show. I let him watch it. I'm a bad dad? I don't think so. We're trying to work on parenting. We need somebody to help us out. You know what I mean? But speaking of parenting,
we need Skylar back on here to talk about this point because
Skylar ain't come back on here.
She made a very valid point.
No, stop. We are gonna have her back on. We're gonna have her back on to talk about it.
Men only see what's in front of them right now, but women have the ability to foresee, and we can pretty much expect what the outcome will be based on the actions that the male is wanting them to do that day.
Boy, she swears she got a crystal ball in their belly. Just rub it and see what's going on. We'll have Sky back on to facilitate.
So when he get in school this year and he start cussing, I'm sending him. I'm telling his teacher.
I don't curse him.
I'm going to tell his teacher, don't call me, call his daddy.
So it's two things, right? I know where it's like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Loves the movie. That's one of his favorite movies. Always has been. With Ice Cube on it, the little kids on it. And a few points, he says, damn. Like, damn. And Blake picked it up from there. Now, I think where he got bitch from where was the song Is You. He likes this song by Nelly. Is You ain't. The reason why he likes that song is because Haunted Mansion. At the end of Haunted Mansion, Is You is the outro song leading the credits. So that's where I think he got it from. That's just me. Not from us, but from there. All right?
So you don't be playing the edited version to the song for him?
They don't have an edited version of Is You. I gotta find it. If y'all do. I play
y'all
the real.
See what I mean? y'all see what I mean?
I play the real when
Lord.
you feel. You play Chris Brown for him?
It ain't no cussing. I played first CD version of Chris Brown for him, and it's Run It. Like he likes Run It and Give Me That, which kind of gotta be careful with Give Me That and like what they're saying.
Give me that
with that song.
Give me that. Okay.
He's not talking about that.
What are you talking about then? What are you talking about?
Anyways.
See, boy, a lot don't care who's that. They gonna always manipulate the situation.
He likes. For Chris Brown, I only play the young, like 16-year-old Chris Brown songs for him.
I go deep in the catalog.
Barrett
I go deep.
Is playing the grown ass Chris Brown for him. See?
Everything is out there, that's on me. I go deep.
That's what I'm saying. His stomach up here growling because he ain't blocked off no damn lunch hour for him to eat.
We potting.
For him to eat.
We potting during lunchtime, baby. Let's pot.
That's the problem.
Hold on, let me hurry up.
During the week, we got deep. Chill. Let's talk on the podcast.
And that's what I want. All right, I got 3 quick stories. Really 2. We just told 1. Got 2 more left. Question for you guys. Do you eat in your bedroom? That's something that we also struggle with now. We got the dishes under control. Check. We found a way to figure it out. Boom. It's cool now. We've also, what else did we have a problem with early on? Dishes was one more thing.
No, we did get Miss Vanessa over here last weekend.
Right,
my God, Miss Vanessa like lifted.
Clean it up.
She just made me feel lighter.
Cleaning up. Now, I'm going to get to that point too. But anyway, now fast forward right now. Do you eat in your bedroom or anywhere where you lay your head? I say you shouldn't. What do you say?
I say yes.
It doesn't matter. And my point about this is I don't think you should take food in your bedroom, anywhere you lay your head, in your son's room. I just don't agree with that. And if you guys do, let me know. I don't think you need to be eating in your bedroom. Snacks, real food, water is fine. Coffee is fine. Juice is fine. Water and coffee, tea, all that's fine. Juice has sugar in it. I think it's going to bring bugs to the party. I'm trying to keep my house looking and smelling good. I don't want to come upstairs, and I talked about this on the other episode where salmon breath over here just got done. Imagine if you, because I know you would do it. She'd get a salmon fillet, won't feel like sitting at the table to eat. I'm so pregnant today. Can I take my food upstairs and eat? And I say, I really don't want you to. She looked me dead in my face. Okay.
I don't even know why he just phrased. I don't know why he just phrased that as a question. It's never a question.
What?
Of me asking you, can I go upstairs and eat?
Oh, you always ask, but then you still do what you want to do.
I tell you.
Oh, it's a question or either way, she's going to make it happen.
I would rather you not do that. And I'm like, okay, well, see you later.
And it's disrespectful, man. I got a wife who's insubordinate. What do I... And all I'm trying to do is keep our house in order. So I just want to know, do y'all eat in your house now?
So I don't generally eat in the bedroom. However, since I am pregnant, I tell people all the time, I eat 2 breakfasts, 2 lunch, and 2 dinners. Like, that's just what I do. So when I came in the house at 10:30, I ate lunch.
Yeah.
I ate leftovers from last night. And when we get done recording this podcast, I'm probably going to be hungry again.
Yeah, I'm hungry right now.
And so we'll have dinner at anytime between 6 and 8. And then by the time I go to bed at 10, I'm hungry again. So I'll either grab a cup of yogurt. I'll grab some fruit. Like the other night I ate a peach in a bed. Some fruit and nuts or something like that. Oh. Now, as far as me eating a full meal, I have to be really in need of a self-care day. And that is me going to take a shower or a bubble bath. I get out, I go fix my food, I get in the bed. Now, I just won't eat on top of the comforter. I will go grab a towel so that I don't get crumbs or anything like that in the bed. And I will eat in the bed. Now, that doesn't happen often unless my day is just completely fucked. And then that generally only happens if Blake and Barrett are not here.
Oh, okay. And then you just go in the room, just have a damn field day. I got in the bed. My story. Here it goes. I got in the bed the other night. I'm getting nice and cozy. I'm moving right there. Some keep poking me in the side. What is this poking me in the side?
Oh, that's your son.
What was it then? Look, now it's my son. See, it's never her. Never her.
It's not.
I go in my bed, like, what is this? A whole damn nut in the bed. And I ain't talking about the kind that I spit out, but there's a nut in the bed. How did that nut get in the bed?
Blake
See, it's a lot.
likes to eat his snacks. So sometimes he'll wake up in the morning, ask for snacks, and he wants to eat them upstairs in our bed. Or in the afternoon, he'll eat them upstairs in our bed, and he always sits on Barrett's side of the bed. So
it's a nut in the bed, and I'm like, bro, how did this get in the bed?
Blake don't eat nuts?
Yeah, he eat nuts. But all that to say is, you shouldn't eat in your bedroom. Fellas, that's why it's important to know what you're getting yourself into.
Y'all see what type of rigid, uncomfortable lifestyle he lives? Like, he doesn't even like to sit around the house in lounge clothes. Like,
I don't like walking around the house with my shoes on right now.
He'll sit and wear jeans literally all day. He doesn't know how to relax. He doesn't like to sleep in at least once a day.
Hell no.
Like, he lives a very, like, stuck-up, rigid lifestyle. And I'm just not like that. I am going to feel comfortable in my home.
The house would be a mess if it wasn't
Alexis wasn't here, I would literally only walk around the house in panties.
I would literally only be in here the entire time. The house would be a mess if it wasn't for your boy. Now I'm talking about that a little later. Now my second, third, and final story is she's mentioned that she wakes up and now she eats 3 breakfasts, 2 lunches, whatever she does. And it's becoming a strain on our relationship. Speaking of strains, let me tell you why. I thought I was in trouble the other morning when she woke up because I walked downstairs and she burned my eyes out. I told y'all her cooking skills are still a little questionable, right? Well, she's getting better. You know what I mean? We're working up to it. She can bake.
What are you working on?
She can bake, but we're working up to cooking. Man, we both sit down at this island. And all of a sudden I get to sneezing and coughing and sneezing. I look over there. She got slob running down her mouth. She's sneezing and coughing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Are we about to die? Neither one of us can breathe. She looking at me. I'm looking at her. I said, what did you do? I didn't know.
Then Blake started coughing.
And then Blake started coughing.
And then Alexis all the way upstairs. And now she coughing and
the whole house filled with smoke. I'm like, what are you cooking? I can't breathe. Panic. What are you cooking? I can't breathe. She can't even talk. Sneezing, coughing. Finally get out of her mouth that she was making mushrooms to go in her eggs. And instead of seasoning her mushrooms outside of the pan, she thought it would be a good idea. Put the mushrooms in the pan, skillet, and put cayenne pepper all over the mushrooms and let them cook. Cayenne pepper, smoke, and mushroom fill the air. She basically was making pepper spray. She burned the cayenne pepper, not the mushrooms, but she put so much cayenne pepper in that damn pan that for 30, I'm not even lying, for 30 minutes, we could not speak to one another because every time we took a breath, we would start to sneeze and cough.
Well, I have been craving spicy foods, and those mushrooms are actually really good. I cooked the mushrooms first, then I cooked me some spinach, and then I cooked some eggs, and then mixed the mushrooms and the spinach all together in it. It was very good.
We were about to die, and she's talking about some shit being delicious.
It was.
Bro,
very
I couldn't
good.
taste nothing after the 30 minutes.
I mean, it did last, I would say maybe 20 minutes, but we were coughing and sneezing for quite some time.
Literally, like slob.
But I made the same thing the next day, and we didn't have those problems because I just seasoned them in the bowl.
Really?
Yeah, it was just, literally just salt, cayenne pepper, and coconut aminos.
Man, it's going to be a long episode. A longer episode. I ain't even got to what I really want to talk about. But I'll say, I'll let you say this, man. If you know you can't cook, or if you know you're struggling.
We're not going to talk about anything struggling. So on let's talk about Wednesday nights. Let's talk about Wednesday nights.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Wednesday nights,
I buy some shit.
He tries to step in and help out because I teach a late class on Wednesdays, okay? So I'm generally at the studio. I have a late class, and so I don't get home usually until like 7 o'clock.
Boy,
and so the past 3 damn weeks, he has cooked dinner that I have not been able to eat because he is cooking chicken so dry that I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it.
The bad thing about all this is she is absolutely correct. I cooked that damn chicken, walking her through that chicken in somebody's face, it would have broke their jaw. It was like, bro, what am I eating? I made this. It was chicken breast. I don't know how to cook chicken breast. I'll be honest with you.
It was chicken thighs in the air fryer.
No, that was a leg.
Yes, it was.
It was a leg.
No.
It was a leg. You bought it for me.
Okay. They were dry.
What to do. Yeah.
I was like, how do you make dry food in the air fryer?
I'm scared of chicken. Now, mind you, at this point, we lost our meat thermometer. I don't want salmonella. We got a whole baby to watch out for. I would rather the food be overcooked than undercooked. So I made it for the baby. I made dry food so the baby can have a healthy life.
I don't say nothing because it's so frustrating to come home and then like you ain't really got nothing to eat.
I be trying though.
I tried. One of those weeks, our friend Scott came over and she called me.
Oh, you hated on me.
And she was like, she said, you want me to, she was like, I'm about to stop at, what's the chicken tender
Slim
spot?
Chickens.
She was like, I'm finna stop at Slim Chickens. You want me to bring you something? And I said, beer is supposed to be cooked. I said, you know what? I'm not so sure. Actually, yes, please give me a couple chicken tenders.
And there was a night where I made that fucked up chicken.
Had Scott not brought me them chicken tenders, I would have been in tears.
Listen, bro.
Listen, I literally cried in the car last weekend over some fucking food. So.
Oh, yes. We need to talk about that, bro. I'm sorry, man. We got a lot. I don't even want to do this, though. I'm going to hit this button real fast. I got to talk about something real quick. Then I'm going to come back.
Now unqualified advice from B-Love and B-Love's Relation Tip.
Pregnancy is the ultimate big joker. And let me tell you what I mean. My relationship. Piggybacking off of what she just said. Last week, I've never seen her so upset. We left our house. And it's funny, right? We left our house and I had a taste for some Jamaican cuisine.
Mind you, I had told him I wanted this place like a week ago.
So I said, okay, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. Blake was with his friend. So I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to do that. So I said, you want to go with me? She's like, yeah. I said, all right, cool. When we getting ready to pull out of the neighborhood, God tugged at me. God did tugged at my shirt and said, B-Love, go the opposite way. So I said, Indy, I think I got to taste for some more Creole food now. You want to go to Lost Cajuns instead? She said, nah, I've been wanting this food since last week. We got to go here. So I'm like, you sure? She said, yes. We driving. This place is already a little iffy when it comes to their operations. We get to the spot. Lo and behold, these motherfuckers is closed. Not only are they closed, they have a handwritten note on the door stating that they won't be open until July 24th. But
mind you, on the website, it says they're open.
Said that.
It says they're open. So I am heated.
So we're going. So first off, boom, we get there. I'm like, damn, man, we can't get there. I wanted to go somewhere else. So I stopped and got me a coffee on the way. So boom, stop, give me a coffee. Then we, boom, go to, I said, so what else you want? She's like, I want some greens. We talked about this. She's been having greens on her mind. We pull up to...
no, it was the greens. But then I was like, well, I can also get a loaded potato.
A loaded potato and some greens. So I said, all right, cool. She wants to go to Jim and Nick's. Boom. Pull up Jim and Nick's, order my food first, boop to boop. Get ready to order her food. I'm sorry, ma'am, but we're out of potatoes. You would have thought somebody told her that Blake wasn't coming home from school until next week. The look on she was about to cry. She's not even lying. I said, "You okay? Don't talk to me." I said, "Bro, I'm not cooking the potatoes first and foremost." And then, look, here comes pregnancy being the big joker. I want to say this, like, damn, did I go in gym and cook the food? But I'm trying to be a good guy, so I didn't say anything. All I said was, "Okay, tell me what you want to eat." Faced, balled up, mad, angry, about to cry, tears. It was a tear in her eye. Take me to Chipotle. So like, all right, cool. So I said, we can go in the drive-through. Drive-through, she said, only for online orders and app orders. I said, all right, cool. You gonna go in? Cool. Got the Chipotle, ended up coming back home, we ended up eating. At this point, she still hasn't said 2 words to me. Like, I am responsible for all of this, though. Got back home, pulled out Chipotle store, eating it. This is where shit went all the way bad. This chicken tastes horrible. This chicken tastes so bad.
The chicken would taste bad, like to the point where I had to like pick it off of it. And then they forgot my salad dressing.
Oh, that's where it went bad. Oh, it kept getting worse. After like, I want to say 5 or 6 bites, I didn't see her again for the rest of the night. I don't even know where she went. She didn't go to sleep with me that night. All I'm saying is pregnancy is the ultimate big joker. Whatever happens, she's going to blame it on the baby. And I almost said the baby's name. She's going to blame it on the baby the entire time. Everything is because of, I can't believe they don't got my potato. Now that I'm pregnant, they'll never have nothing that I want. I'm like, well, shit, me. Okay, so fellas out there, make it easy on yourself. Do whatever they want to do, man. It's only for a little bit of time, right? Try to make them as comfortable as possible, which brings us to the house. She's been talking about the house being unorganized, not dirty. There's a lot of shit around, laying around. So we had to call Miss Vanessa and the crew to come over here and hook it up for us. And I didn't mind spending that money because now she's been feeling, I feel like all week you have been having an uplifted spirit because the house is now clean. So do what you got to do, fellas, and release some stress on your queen when she has a baby in between them legs.
I just needed somebody to come over and help do the big stuff. And then, because I was like, if I just get some help with the big stuff, I can maintain everything else. So she was such a big help. When I say I thanked her 1,000,000 times over.
You did. You did. This next topic is so heavy, I want to save it still. I've been having this topic for the last 3 weeks. Shout out to my boy Ohi. He sent it to me, and I'm going to talk about it. And it's super good, and I'm going to talk about it. But I'm going to let you go ahead and do your thing right now. You ready?
No, because... So I was going to talk about what...
Me too.
I was going to talk about what Kev on stage posted on his page, but his head is blocking the words. And so I know another page posted it, but I can't find the other page that posted it. So basically, there's a story going around of this guy who recently proposed to his girlfriend. So they're engaged. And he posted something on Facebook or something, basically saying that you are not the most beautiful woman and you're not the most intelligent woman either.
Beloved gonna find it. I'll read it.
Oh, okay. You feel I need my glasses.
Yeah, I already know.
You're not the most beautiful woman. Neither are you the most intelligent woman. But like I've chosen to never find perfection in anyone else, I put my gaze on you, and with that commitment, we would mold ourselves for ourselves. Our perfection is in our commitment. Stating that you're not the most beautiful or intelligent might sound like it's not a compliment yet, but it's a realistic base for love. Acknowledging that my woman isn't the best, but I'm not looking for the best. I was looking for you, and I found you. There's no best. There's just someone you choose and see the best in them. This, to me, is the real love, not the one that consoles itself in their faux reality that their partner is the most good-looking, most intelligent, most successful person in the world. That's disingenuous and doesn't give room for love to thrive. I love you, blank. I'm committed to you. I miss you so much, but my love for you is stronger than distance.
the fact that my man added her in this post too and tagged her in the post too blew my mind.
The post that I had, the post that I saw didn't have her name blocked out. So I went and found her Instagram page. And she's beautiful. She is far better looking than her fiance.
Damn.
And so I'm not sure why anyone will want to be with somebody long term who does not adore them. You can't say that when you marry someone, it's not about the looks. It's not just about the looks. No, it'll never just be about the looks. But a lot of times, the looks is what pull you in.
Yeah.
And so if you're telling me, I want you to have a genuine attraction to me.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to think that I'm the most beautiful to you. I want you to think that I'm really smart to you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, that I can find somebody who does adore those qualities about me. And so for you to be my fiance and you are marrying me for a multitude of reasons,
but looks ain't one of them.
And you call out the things that you feel I'm lacking in in a public post
for everybody to see.
Don't you dare embarrass me like that. Like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Like, there's no way. Let me.
You know, we had an episode.
I gotta show you. I gotta show you what this man looked like.
You know, we had an episode called Cheaters and Beaters. Like, which one is worse, cheaters or beaters? I want to throw a new one in there right now. Embarrassers. Like, don't just voluntarily go and embarrass your woman. Like, it's already enough. You can have these conversations among your friends, but for you to just go out there and just put this voluntary information out, it was on your heart. Bro, if it's on your heart that much, tell her. The world doesn't need to know. Tell the world nothing but positive and uplifting things about your woman, even if y'all beefing. No, it ain't him. Bro, that's not him for real, is it?
That's it.
Oh, she's smacking
because
him too.
she turned her comments off.
She's smacking.
Yeah, she turned her comments off on most of this stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, she's pretty.
The girl looks good.
Yeah, she is. Like,
she ain't even straight for the stroke. Like, she look good. You know what I mean?
I'm sitting here like, she could absolutely marry somebody who thinks that she's the most beautiful person to them.
Bro, I hope she take that ring and just say, bro, I don't want to do this anymore because I'm not the most beautiful woman in the world. He tried to say something he thought was player too. Like, hey, I know I ain't got the most fine girl, but you my girl. Like, bro, shut the hell up forever. Next time, tell her she's beautiful. She's yours, man. You love her. I think my woman is the most beautiful woman in the world.
It's so strange to me. It's so strange to me, the things that people let leave their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the need to post everything that's a thought on social media is what's mind-boggling to me. If you didn't think she was the most beautiful or the most intelligent, that literally never had to leave your mind.
It's the craziest thing.
You could have talked to your therapist about it. You could, like, it did not have to leave your mind, and instead you put it on a post. Why can't I be the most beautiful to you and we still strive for, like, real love?
Mm-hmm.
Like, genuine love. Like, what? Like, why can't we have both of that? It's gonna be a no for me.
Bro, when I saw that, I couldn't believe I'm still shocked that he let that shit fly out his mouth in public.
Yeah.
What did her parents, what did her friends say? Like, I know it doesn't matter because we're in a relationship together, but I don't care what y'all say. No matter how much we say it don't matter, your friends' opinions, they matter. So I can't even imagine what her friends said about it when they saw that. You gonna let him talk to you like that, girl? You better get his ass.
I mean, or they could have not said anything. Like, there has been some situations where I felt like my friends' men have done things or acted in a way that I was like, I didn't say nothing because, you know, I'm not in a relationship with them. I'm pretty sure there have been things that you have done and my friends have kind of looked at you like,
it's cool though. You're probably right, but I'm never going to down you or like downgrade you in front. You know what? I used to hate when people did that, right? They got into an argument with their woman or their man. They just beefing, right? Then they go straight to the ground.
Yeah.
Man, this F nigga, man, I can't believe he did. I whoop the whoop. Then the next 2 weeks, you see them back together.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by that.
Well, so it's really just the embarrassment for me. Like,
Don't do that, man.
And then, so again, I had to go back. She literally just got engaged. She posted a picture on July 7th and said, I said yes. So like on July 6th or like whatever.
His suit terrible too. If y'all go see that picture, my boy's suit look crazy. He didn't even get an edge up.
So no, sorry. They got engaged in June 20th, but July is when they posted it.
He didn't even get an edge up for his engagement, bro. How crazy are you? Like, what you talking about, man? Tell the people they can find you, man. I'm done.
Well, it's so interesting because now I'm looking at the guy's page. This man, how on earth? He has 247,000 followers on Instagram. He calls himself a life coach.
Well, he did the wrong thing. If you following him, then I don't want to be around.
He's a TED speaker. He's a journalist, a Christian. Yeah, that's what he say.
Send me this.
So he does something. He's a public figure, but he an ugly public figure look at this. Look at that. What is happening?
Bro, don't show me nothing like that. Y'all just go look at it and see for yourself. Do some research. If y'all want to see him, we'll send it to you.
She ain't gonna leave him.
No.
She literally posting on her Instagram story is business as usual. Like, she don't give a shit about what's going on here. But
they probably talked about that. He just framed it wrong.
I mean, he could have framed it wrong.
I know where I'd be at, left, on the street, trying to find somebody just as sweet.
And I mean, the overall message of what he's saying, like, has some truth to it. But to lead with, you're not the most beautiful or the most intelligent, it's like...
Lead with love, man. You live with hate.
And it's... Any person could say, yeah, I know there's more beautiful people out here than me. I know there's like a lot, like way more smarter people on this earth than me. But I don't need my man to say it. That's crazy.
I'm never going to say it. Tell the people where they can find you real fast, man.
India.Marie on Instagram. I think I got something coming for my pregnant ladies. I think I'm going to do... a virtual mat Pilates class.
Oh, let's go!
Like a prenatal virtual mat Pilates class, like in the next probably like 2 weeks. I got to figure out how I'm gonna work it and where I'm gonna be to teach it. But I am going to do that. I'm
with you, Queen.
For y'all.
I'm hungry in the hostage right now. You're gonna find me in the kitchen right after this episode. But find me at BLove1911 on all social platforms. Please be sure to follow She I Podacst on Instagram. Leave us a message at SheIPodacst@gmail.com. Also, if you haven't already, go check out the YouTube. The vibes are definitely there this week. If you made it up to this point, go back and listen to some other episodes and watch them.
Hopefully in like the next week, we'll have the live show posted because it's going to be a treat.
I don't even want to put the audio up. I just want everybody to go look at the video. That's going to be the one. So go check it out and be ready for that. But in the meantime, in between time, it's been real. It's been fun. I out.